today, he would tell you about some of those as well. Today, our great nation is still engaged in war. And we need not ever forget the troops that are around the globe in harm's way, protecting our freedoms that we enjoy so much. Before the presentation of the colors, I would like to recognize the members of the outstanding color guard group that we have this morning. Sergeant Ben Brody, Sergeant Robinson, Corporal Hunt, and Lance Corporal Dela Cruz. I'd like to honor each and every one of our cadets this morning, and also
can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched.
Mr. Grugett have put together a transition plan. And this transition plan includes Mr. Grugett still being a vibrant part of this organization and accepting a position as Executive Vice President Emeritus. And this position will still require his guidance. He will still be a part of this organization, and he will still be my mentor. He'll still lead and part the organization. General Flowers came up and he introduced himself and he said, "My name is Robert Flowers." And as he walked off, I leaned over to Mr. Grugett and I said, "What did he say his first name was?" And Mr. Grugett said, "His first name is General and his last name is Sir." And that is how you will address it. He went on to say, he said, "I call him Chief, but only because he gave me permission." And so, General, thank you so much for being here. General Bostic is the Chief of Engineers. He is the leader of the Corps of Engineers. General Bostic, a little birdie told me that yesterday when you got off the plane, you went and ran 10 miles and that you're active in triathlons. I'm not sure why I didn't see you out running yesterday, because I was certainly not out there, sir. I really wasn't running. However, I'm quite impressed that you got off the plane and you went running. That's for me, the couch potato that I am, I appreciate your energy and enthusiasm. General Bostic has quite...
World War II. He said, "Well, yes, General, I was in Italy." I said, "Really?" I said, "Would you happen to have been in the Army Air Corps in Italy? What'd you do?" He said, "I was in the Army Air Corps." I said, "No kidding." I said, "Hey, did you ever read that book by Joseph Heller, Catch-22? And he said, "That SOB," that's not really what he said something else. And then he started to tell all these stories about, Joseph Heller. But here's a guy who knows this famous author, and then he told me what really happened. And Joseph Heller, Catch-22 was not accurate. But it's that generation that I really look up to, because this is the generation which has put aside their childhood, their teenage years, their young adulthood, went and threw themselves into the fray for several years. Some of them were grievously wounded. 400,000 did not come back. And then they came back and just went on with their lives. And most of them don't even talk about it. We all stand on the shoulders of those who've gone before us. Whether it's, Mike Walsh, or Don Riley, or Bob Creer, whose shoulders I stand on in this position and build on what they've left behind, or whether it's George Grugett. He's left an astounding legacy. He's going to continue, as Rob says, to be part of this great agency.
Mr. Smith, on behalf of the commissioners, I'd like to present you with this framed coin and photographs of the motor vessel that we all know and love so well as all of the commissioners who are on duty at the moment of your final tour tenure here with the commission. Thank you, sir, for your service.
Thank you so much.
And, sir, this is, again, a picture of the motor vessel Mississippi, but on this we have the signatures of all of your fellow commissioners, and we wish you so much well to you and Joanne as you go on to the next phase of life. And thank you, sir, for your service, and we're going to miss you greatly.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All the commissioners stay right here. Number 10.
Could I get the next slide, please?
I got it.
Thanks.
Got it.
I think y'all can hear me. I'll use my command voice here if I could. Again, this is a bittersweet moment. We just did the bitter part. Now we get to do the sweet part. Dr. Mattei, please. Dr. Norma Jean Mattei has, thank you. Dr. Norma Jean Mattei has been appointed by the President. You no longer have to go through Senate confirmation proceedings, so you don't have to wait for eons and years like most of us. To be a commissioner on the Mississippi River Commission. She is a renowned engineer, a longtime member in many leadership positions in the American Society of Civil Engineers, and currently Professor Emeritus and head of the Civil Engineering and Environmental Engineering Department at the University of New Orleans. Dr. Mattei, I know Mr. Smith is delighted to have a person of your stature, and especially a fellow Louisianan, appointed to the commission to carry on the traditions that he's established, and we all look forward so much to working with you. At this time, we're going to present, Mr. Sam H. and I will present a pin, and then I'm going to swear you in.
Former President General Riley, Admiral DeVos, General Creer, Honorable Mr. R.D. James, Honorable Mr. Clifford Smith, Honorable Mr. Sam Angel, the Honorable Dr. Mattei, General Peabody, General Burton, Colonel Funkhauser, Admiral Klein. Please give them a big round of applause. We are so thankful to have you here. Dr. Mattei, it's a pleasure to meet you, and I look forward to a long-term relationship with the MRC and the Mississippi Valley Club Control Association. Thank you for being here.
Mr. Rice, if we could get the person in charge.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Joanne Smith is the person that's been in charge of Clifford all these years. And you know people have handlers. Miss Joanne is the handler for all of us. And so we're going to put her in the middle and make sure she's shot, because she's the one that's told us what to do for a long time. And we're glad about that. Y'all look as good as she does now.